Hello, I'm Dion, and I wanted to give a quick yet thorough sense of what is included in the ancestral and subconscious clearing and essence activation for prosperity and fulfillment that I'm offering. Sometimes we can feel a bit cautious with our time and our energy and feel unsure if something is truly aligned with how we're feeling and what we're wanting to experience in our life. So I thought I would offer this for you and also for those of you who have experienced the clearing and activation already, but who want support with deepening your experience through hearing about it, I suppose. So, first, I lead you through a way to tune into your heart's intent. Your heart's intent is really the intention of your heart, but the word intention has always struck me as being a bit intellectual and theoretical in nature. It feels like you need to know what it is to actually be clear about how to move forward with it. And with the heart's intent, it's a feeling, a quality, an experience, and perhaps even an insight, followed by an insight from your heart's wisdom. But it doesn't have to be verbal or written. It is a feeling, an experience. And so I invited us to allow that feeling, experience, quality, insight to direct and guide the clearing and the activation, the energies from the clearing and the activation to be in deepest and fullest alignment with what's wanting to be addressed in the moment. Next, I invited us to all deeply ground and led us through a bit of a grounding meditation, which is similar to the grounding meditation I've offered before, if you've been able to experience that, but also a little bit different. And after we are deeply grounded, I offer the clearing and speak the clearing and invoke divine energy to facilitate the clearing. During the clearing and the activation, I am sometimes singing or toning words or sounds. This is so that the energy can resonate more deeply in our body, more deeply in our cells, more deeply in all that we are. The tones are completely spontaneous. The words are spontaneous. It's guided. I will sometimes feel a resonance and then respond with a tone or with some words. Once the clearing was complete, which can take hours, days, or weeks to fully integrate, sometimes the clearing will unfold, and some people say they feel worked on, like they're in the midst of a session, sometimes days and weeks afterward. The sensation can be much more subtle than when a session is occurring, but it can still be present. So once the clearing was complete, I started to lead us in the essence activation. First, I offered what is commonly called soul retrieval, but I call spirit return. Just working with the energy that feels more resonant with me. And so there are parts and pieces of us that perhaps through trauma and dissociating, they're no longer embodied aspects of us. And so bringing all that into our body, all that back into our being, and allow for the activation of wholeness, to feel more whole when these come into us again. After the spirit return, I invited us to invite the earth to ground into us, or to help us embody our true nature. Because the earth can also help us with that. And finally, I offered an energetic activation facilitated by the divine, with also some words and tones, and ended with an integration. An integration, a harmonization, an embodiment, and an actualization. So just really, really working with bringing the energy that we received, any kind of downloads that we received or insights we received, really bring them into our body, bring them into our lives. So that is what is offered in this clearing and activation session. And if you decide to move forward with it and to experience it and to use it in your life, I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.